welcome to the stream. Hopefully you can hear me all. Hello everyone, and hello Emma. Thank you very much for tuning in. I literally just messaged you saying I'm live. Right, so we're just going to do the usual first few checks before we carry on, which is to make sure the sound's working. So hopefully Emma, you can hear me. I am going to switch it to the game so we can see if you can hear me over the game noise. Yeah, I can hear it in my headset, so that's quite good. So just let me know in the chat if you can hear it. Alright. Hello Joe, thank you very much for staying up so late, buddy. I'll be seeing you tomorrow, and I'll be doing some streaming then as well. Hope you don't mind. Might not be when you're here obviously, but you know. Right. Let's make sure the sound's okay before I start doing anything. I was already here, lol. Well, thank you very much, Emma. I do appreciate it. You always give such great love and support, you do. Oh, look at Twitch, lovely. Turn that volume down. And look at that, it's actually appearing, the chat is lovely. Oh, right, just going to wait for the advert for whatever it is to go away, thank you. Let's just make sure the sound's coming through alright. It's actually appearing, the chat is lovely. Right, just going to wait for the advert. Continuing the playthrough of Tyranny. Seems quite quiet, doesn't it, the game sound, or is it just me? Because I can't hear the game sound at all. Just going to wait for the continuing the playthrough of Tyranny. Right, 1 second. Because I can hear it in my headset. Just hearing that twice over. Right. Let's see if the reason. Right. You can't hear it either. No, it's not appearing on my flipping. Sorry, 1 second. Just turn the volume down on that. It's not appearing on my desktop either. So it's probably that's why it set itself the default again. I've just now got to figure out which one it was. Let's try that one. There's only a few to pick from, so we'll soon find out. Yes, first try. Nice. Right. Okay. Let's see if that's working for us. I'm going to turn the mic off for a second. Yes. First try. Nice. Right. So, can you hear me still over the game noise? Good, you can actually still hear it, perfect. Well, let's get on with it. And by the way, Joe, this is a game called Tyranny. It's a bit like playing Dungeons and Dragons, except where I'm the only person playing it, and I've got a whole host of heroes to tell what to do. And combat is very difficult. I've got to pause and then basically tell them what to do, and sometimes it can go bad. But it's a very like story-tailored game. So we started it 2 late streams ago, so not last Wednesday but the Wednesday before, and we created a character called Just Insider, who was named after one of my followers, Insane, who told me the reason why he came up with the name afterwards, and I thought it was funny, so I thought I'd keep it because it kind of makes my character even more humorous. He's a bit like a roguish fighter. He fights dual wield. He is a lawbreaker, so he was caught breaking the law by the god of the Archon of Justice, Tion, and instead of killing him, he gave him a choice: you either die, or you can join my fellow Archons of Justice. So that's what I am. I am a fate binder. I am one of Tion's servants, Basically, I go around doing what the Overlord Kairos wishes of me, and disperse the Archon of Justice's word. I am basically, wherever I am his voice. So I'm a sort of powerful being in my own right, but not as powerful as the Overlord Kairos himself, who has set us to get the disfavoured and the Scarlet Chorus to stop squabbling amongst themselves and actually defeat the rebels who have cropped up after we conquered it. Yep, can hear you good. Thank you very much, Emma. Right. So I'm going to put my headset on now, so hopefully everything will be alright from now on. I will look over at the chat every so often. So here we are with our host of heroes. There's our character, Just Insider. Our follower-verse, who is a member of the Scarlet Chorus. We've also got a member of the Disfavoured, who are more military, like heavy armoured infantry, whereas the Scarlet Chorus just recruit a rabble of people. And he is encased in armour, so there's Barrack. And then we have a Luntry, who is a sort of like wizard scribe sort of thing. But yeah, where we left off last time was we were about to take part in the sort of great battle that's about to happen and defeat the rebels finally once and for all. So we've talked to these guys. I can't remember what we decided because we made a decision with them. So attack the Eastern Bridge while the Chorus scouts attempt to send a rope across the river. Create a distraction for your forces by attacking the Eastern Bridge of Echocall Crossing. Cool, let's do that then. So, well, we've got to go east, so never eat shredded wheat. Right, let's have, oh dear God.
I got it.
Let's look over here first. So this is where all the dead are, the disfavoured, and a rather beaten up villager. Oh dear, let's go look at that show. I like playing online games and that, but I do like a good story. Unfortunately, that's the author in me. Right. What would Tion have sent you to the Archon's front if he trusted the Archons? Oh. Village for the traitors were it up to me. Oh right, were it up to me, I'd gut them all. Yeah, well, they're traitors, and you are Scarlet Fury, so that's what Verse is, or was, until she got all her friends killed because she hesitated once. Right, so that is a destroyed bridge, so that's not the Eastern Bridge we need to go to, so let's keep having a look around and see if we can find out where we're meant to be going, shall we? Quickly find out to the bridge. Yes, I'll go as quickly as I can. I'm not going to leave. Right, so, yeah. Oh, there's some loot there. And by the way, Justin, yeah, he may be like the voice of Tion, but he still is very like, ooh, what's in it for me? Still like lawbreaker in him. So we've got a Yverdarian Guard heavy bronze helmet, which is alright in armour, and Crush and Crowed armour, so that is oh no, it's my own armour, so we'll take these, but we'll probably sell them because it's not really good armour. And by the way, I can't be
curious.
Heavy. Ooh. Got a subdiffusion one-handed weaponry from him, and I think Verse, and he's levelling up. Ooh, an iron greatsword. Obviously I can't use that because I'm wanting to use two-handed, and we also got a potion of revival. That'll be cool. That's quite cool. Right, so let us go into our England holiday. There's me, beautiful as ever. And Barrack. Can you... This thing, I like you using your shooting sword. Do I really want to hurt you by making you carry a giant two-handed sword? There's a lot more damage. Right, I'll give it to you for now. Just don't go swinging it at Verse, please. There you go, you've got it as a secondary weapon. What about the Scribe? He doesn't have that much armour, does he? Give him a... is that better than the helmet he's got on currently? That's the thing. Light armour, common. No, it doesn't seem to aid at all. This thing, I don't know really what I'm looking at with some of this stuff, so if there's someone out there who knows better, then let me know.
Look here.
Come at me, grave meat.
Crap. walk straight into that. So we've got some outruns. So barracks dealing with that one. Just now, for some weird odd reason. Okay. So barrack will deal with that bitch and use an iron strike on it. Right, Justin. Give that one a flurry of blows. Where is Verus? Verus is right next to me, good. So Verus, you help me deal with that one, and that way we can keep Lantry out of the fight because he's not very good in long front confrontations. Help out with that one. Yes, let's just.
I seem to be.
Great. So why did I suddenly go? This is what I don't understand. I tell them to do one thing, then they just suddenly do something different. Right. So quicken, storing touch. Yep. Keep barrack up. Thrust. Yep. Give a good old stab. Yes. Set her on fire.
Unwell.
You have to move over to me, I'm assuming. Iron Toll. That's so slow. Wow. Charged Fist. Let's give that a go. Because I easily do an electrical mage, just in. There we go. That was a bit of an annoyance, wasn't it? Right, so Barrack got a level up from that, so let's just do that while we're here. So he's very good at dodge. He's got 57 dodge. He's 38 on his one hand and his parry. So it requires more accuracy. I think we'll put that up so he's more accurate with his hits. And engagement attack requires 1 talent point, so gain a chance to attack enemies as they engage you. Nice. That sounds like quite a good one to do. Any other things? No. Verse, you're next. So, parry, two-handed weapons, dual wield. Now, let's get her speed up to match her accuracy. Let's look at her ability. So, duelist and skirmish. So, she's currently got skewer and burning iron. So, what we're going to do is now have a little look. So, I'm literally just done what I said then. Fucking hell. Right, mocking irons. Verse taunts her foe, enraging them and forcing them to attack her for a brief time. Know your enemy. When an enemy strikes her, she gains a passive bonus to dodge and parry skill until combat ends. That sounds excellent, that does. There we go. Let's just wait until we've healed up back to full health again, because North's got down there, so we can heal straight away back up. So we now know that there's some outrunners of this bridge, so I'm assuming this must be the bridge they were talking about. Oh, hang on. I want to see. Ooh. Might be some loot in this house.
Have a look here.
Oh, thanks to my sneakiness, I can find stuff easy. Ooh, Tearsman hunting bow and a broken fax. Nice. Let's have a look inside. So most of the homes on the southern side of the river have been abandoned, much like this one. Few Apex's citizens believe that raising a blue flag will be respected by Kyrus's forces. So that's what I mean. Soldiers and numerous wounds on his body. The cold forms of 2 elderly villagers lay nearby. 2 victims that he ultimately could not shield from harm. Great. Yeah, we are the bad guys in this, by the way, everyone. Or could we be more? Right, I don't trust this one bit. Verse, I want you. Actually, no, sod it. Don't make it so that we'll want.
On the lookout.
Alone up there. We're all going to sneak up slowly but surely. I've been fine, thank you very much, mate. How are you? Oh shit. Oh crap. Oh, there's a couple. You pricks. You there, and you, signalling our warriors to the bridge. A woman in regalia of Vidarian guard captain pierces the commotion with her shrill soprano. Get over here, the disfavoured are back. Guess they forgot a javelin or two. Be a doll, would you? Hurl them back. Wait, not enough of this favour. This is a fate binder. She looks you up and down. Odd, I would have expected, well, just more soldiers. Here to convince us to kneel down and lose your heads. Your heraldry, House Mantine, apologies that your river must be dirtied with this conflict. I need to resolve this insurrection with as little killing as possible. Change requires bloodshed, but hopefully this will end soon. The sooner you surrender, the sooner your children can live in prosperity. I think Justin would try and put what he knows to good use. He's not stupid. She lifts an eyebrow. I am honoured, and will trust that all grievances wash downstream. She clears her throat, thrown by your formality. May the river guide you through the valley. Your friends seem to have misplaced most of her squad. Guess they're somewhere in my river. She shrugs sarcastically. My family's been protecting this river for 6 generations, so it's easy to lose track of the looters and vagrants we've had to feed to the eels. Lovely. Good, I'm glad you're alright, mate. Unless you want to try a running leap over, you're stuck. Maybe try heading downstream to Placid Crossing. We have more warriors there, and I'm certain they'd be just as happy to kill you. Let us across, and I will grant you mercy. The tirecaster that did this, same one that met me for a truce, lower this bridge and surrender. Yeah, I would want to know whether it's the same tirecaster. Trying to take stock of our crew, she lets out a loud snort, laughing to herself. We've had unexpected help of late. Kill and rape a realm enough, and everyone comes out of the woodwork to shiv you in the air. Let us across, and I will grant you mercy. Hold your oars a second. I have a statement prepared for Captain Ari. For just this moment, she reaches into her belt with an impish smile, pulls her hand out to reveal something but the local hand gesture for a penis. What's that? What? Wait, there's a second missive here somewhere. She feigns scouring her pockets once more for displaying her phallic gesture again. As amused as I find this soon-to-be corpse, it would appear that our distraction has paid off. He nods off to the west. Satisfied, she turns to leave, calling out as she does, "I wouldn't keep standing there, Fatebind. The river's currents are quite unpredictable." Oh, I'm going to enjoy killing you, bitch. Right, brought back to bitter quib.
Will do.
So we kept them distracted long enough. I thought we were going to have to fight our way across. No, not there. There he is, bit of quib. Well done! While you were toying with the Oathbreakers, my gang had the opportunity to set a rope on the collapsed bridge over yonder. The Furies wait to join you in battle. Good work, your gang has salvaged this mess. What is the plan now? Thanks, but perhaps had you listened to Antino sooner, this would not have been necessary. Yeah, no offense, my guy's not tactful like that. The blood chanter eyes you coldly. I thought just a snide comments were my thought. Plan now is to lower that bridge. My warriors can't swim in their armour. The lighter troop points squarely at you. Can move across the rope, then lower the bridge. We'll meet you on the other side. Crossing by rope, are we? Barrett clears his throat and shifts his weight awkwardly. In that case, I might recommend that I go last. For once I agree with Tina. Bitter quip points across the water in an animated alarm. My gang's been spotted. Go now before they are overwhelmed. Alright. Quickly. We must cross. Barracu go last. That's quite well because of my athletics. Oh shit. There's a dead body there. Go around. Oh dear God.
Your days end here!
We must get into battle. Right, literally you go off that way. Right. Me and Verse will take on this archery beach. Just using, oh no. Yep, using a poison arrow. Bloody cheats. Barrack, I want you to go there and then attack that one.
I'll take care of it. Oh, everything hurts!
Right, so we freed up that Fury who's gone after that guy at the back there. Right, so you do that to him. I'm going to do flurry of blows on him, weaken him up even more. Verse, deal with that guy, and Lintry help her out by throwing a few quills at him.
On it.
You can count on it.
Take that!
Right, let's give him
They never had a chance.
doing rather much better. Better now. I thought I was dead for sure. Go on ahead, Famebud. I am no more use to you now. Well done there, Scarlet Fury. You held your own rather well. Right, let's loot the corpses. Loot the dead. Right, so we've got Sage Suit, so that would be rather good, I think, for Lintry. I need this other on Horde Braces. There we go. So that is my character recovery time. So base recovery time is 1 second. Oh, so that's how long it takes me to recover before I can attack again. I get it now. Right, there we go. Much easier. Right, let's be off then. Just wait for Barrett to heal up a bit more. Oh, I leveled up as well. Quickly do that. So, dual wields. Put up my accuracy a bit. Save that. Now. What do I want? Small cleave. A sweeping cone attack that hits multiple. Yes, please. Save. Because I need to be able to do a bit more damage, I do. Right. I want that there, and I want basic. Sorry, I'm just sorting my abilities, so I didn't know I could actually do this. But apparently I can just drag them around. And then we'll have the 2 combos. And at the end, my quicken ability. Right,
On
let's
it.
go. Alright.
Kairos' butchers have come! Flee!
Yeah, you might want to run. Hey, dickhead. Remember me? Retreat! Captain Martine signals for our troops to run into the nearby village. There's too many. They crossed the river. Pull back! The Verdarian Guard soldiers rush forward to adopt a close formation, covering Captain Martine as she retreats towards the nearby settlement. FLX, brandish a weapon menacingly. Raise your hand if you leave behind orphans. Oh, lie. I I've slain Pelux Valorian, allegedly your finest. If you punk pukes want to die next, be my guest. Hold, I only want to talk, attack, and die. Oh, die of preggers. I'm going to do athletics because my guys are, as I said, rather wily. One of the soldiers panics at the proposition and breaks formation to flee.
Come out, let's see what's
Nice. So one of them's pegged it. Oh look, Lintry's leveled up to level 4. Wow, he's ahead of everyone else. Right, so I'm a bit hurt. That's not good. Give him a good old cleaving. Right, I can't do that. So I'll do a flurry of blows to open him up. Open up with it. And you help me out, yes. Well, oh, hang on. No. First, I want you to keep that arsehole there at bay. Lintry, can you heal me up a bit, please, my son? A little bit of healing to
I'll take care of it.
Let's pause that for a second while I get her to do that. Need to do cleave. Barrack to then help out with his own ability that we can do together.
Keep your filthy hands off me!
I didn't know what that did, but
Oh, someone wake me up when it's over.
oh great! Wow, that was good. We
Sorry, I can't.
Why can't I do this? Apparently, I can't do cleave. Apparently. I'm not able to do this. Right. Oh, I have to do it around myself and then have it at the angle I want. Right, I get you now. Right, guys, do you have any potions? Good. We'll wait until you get back before we do anything else, because I don't want to just heal you. I'll admit, this bit of combat is going a lot better than my other ones. So let's just get you up. So magic staff. It's part of your magic save. And we did Sage last time. Excuse me. Ooh, wary gaze. Gain a passive bonus to subterfuge and dodge skills. Arcane Judgment empowers the Watcher's judgment to strike foes near the target with an arcane attack. Enemies will have their endurance, will, and magic defenses reduced. Fair enough. Voice of the Ancients grants literary hit precision and an ability to decipher ancient languages, a useful skill for discovering new magics during travels. That'll be helpful, I think. And also, save. There we go.
On it.
Right, is she going to be... Right, it's not going to heal fully, so... There we go.
Right.
Get back to full. No, she's still going to be injured. Right, should be able to... Just for her sake. Nothing else, right, there we go. Excellent work, Faint Binder. We will hold the bridge against any reinforcements while you go do the rest of the work, as per usual, of course. I always do the fucking work here. Ooh, got some water. Oh, that's quite good. Yeah, that's excellent. Then some blood moss, which gives us plus 50 defense against bleeding attack for 60 seconds, and immunity to bleeding. And that would give us more law and all that, but for only a limited amount of time. But still, that's fine. Let's get moving. That goddamn Captain Martin got away, little shit. Doing that little weird penis gesture. And by the way, if you're wondering, if you saw my Instagram post about what I should be drinking tonight, it's Fanta Zero tonight instead of Pepsi, which is just different from me. Ooh, they're all falling to their knees except one. Or are they all getting ready for a sneak attack very badly?
They're here! Run! Go now!
Yep, they're pegging it. Oh god.
Look at...
So, I'm going to go for this one, the barrack. I'm going to go with that one first. I want you to switch weapons so I can't remember. There we go. You're going to go into a bit more of archery.
That! Feed your corpse!
On your knees, worm!
Thank you.
Can't move! I'm trapped in place!
Come on.
On it. On it.
So they're both dead. Why didn't you run away? Please, my children are inside. If you must kill me, do it out here, away from them. I'm not gonna kill you. Not right away, anyway. No, certainly not in front of your children. I'm not a monster. Well, technically I am, but not that much of a monster. Any more villages?
The Vendrian Guard can't protect us! We must go!
Yep, you must indeed. Oh, here we go.
I'd say that's...
Ooh, right. Lintry. Okay, all of you back up here. Now.
worth a second glance.
Don't fall for it. They're not going into their trap. Nope.
Right.
Make them come to us. Haha. You set your own
On it.
Get him. There we go. Pick on them now. Bully him. Bully circle.
On your knees, worm!
Right, now I'm going to go into sneak mode. I'm going to disarm that trap, hopefully without Dickface there seeing me. There we go. Trap disarmed. Perfect. Right. Now I'm going to sneak
Will
off this
do.
way. Well, you lot. Get
I'm on it.
attention.
I'm on it.
More tallies to the body count!
See if I can sneak up as close as I can.
How could I miss?
Oh, dickhead, I was right next to you. Nice, how's that for you? Come on. There we go. Oh, well, here we are, guys. Let's see if there's any more around here. We don't want to get outflanked.
Kairos' soldiers are here!
Yep, we are indeed, and you're going to all beg for our forgiveness. You must beg, bitches. Right, so they've got an archer over there, and they haven't engaged us yet, so what we're going to do is invisible. Wrong button. Invisible.
I'll stay downwind of our enemies.
Of course.
Right.
I'd have it no other way.
Let's get there, please. Oh god, Lintry. Oh shit, we started saying, hello, Captain Martine. Martine's Sybil's shrill voice pierces the air, clarion call and addressing not you, but to the citizens of the village. Do not fear, sons and daughters of the Apex. Kairos' hounds are not at the doorstep. The Vidarian Guard will not abandon you. Well, you're doing a pretty shit job of fighting. Brave warriors of the Vidarian Guard, these foreigners are sellouts, mean to burn our home and butcher our families. Summon what strength you have and show Kairos the price of taking our land. Several soldiers step out from half-closed doorways and dimly lit alleyways, fury blazing in their eyes. The partisans shout battle cries to marshal their courage, and you see the grey gleam of iron as they brandish their weapons and charge. How in the name of Ash did these hillfolk get their hands on iron weapons? Barrack regards the locals with a momentary panic and bewilderment before setting his stance for battle. Right, great. So my sneak attacks failed, right. Yeah, Lentry, you might want to move back, my boy. First, I need to get rid of that archer, please. Set him on fire. And Lintry, I need you to help us out killing the
Not a problem, boss.
Consider it done.
I will aid you.
It got dark already.
I'm guessing that makes sense.
Admit that from the record. I'm not built for this sort of violence.
For the Queen!
Come on. Damn it.
I got it.
Close this.
On it.
I'm injured.
Come on, dude.
I'm injured.
On your feet, soldier.
Shit. Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous. This is what I'm saying you're doing well, isn't it?
I'm going down.
Great. I think that's it. Yeah, your party's died load, so we've got to load a new save, the old save. Okay, right. That didn't go too well, did it? That's alright, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow, Joe. I said thank you very much twice there, for fuck's sake. What is wrong with me?
Right.
They're here! Run! Go now!
Alright. I'll go deal with him. You do help me. Verse. You go that way as well.
I'm not here to make friends.
That's
Right.
You got it.
So we're gonna go back round this way
The
again.
Vendrian Guard can't protect us! We must go!
We must run away like scared little pups. See you later, Joe. Yep, my subterfuge can unlock there.
I could bend that apart.
Ooh, light level gauntlets. And a bronze war mace. Ooh. So it's two-handed, damn it. Right. Come around. Let me go forward and I'll disarm those traps because now we're
Moving cautiously. Curious.
You'd have thought they would notice their own trap just disarmed itself, wouldn't you? Right.
Send me your champion.
Ooh, pause, because Versa just pegged it over there. Right. Right, Verse, Barrack, you deal with that one. Oh, for the love of God, will you just... I'm trying to select people, but this is very difficult doing it. Oh, you fucking stupid twat. Stop pushing the wrong buttons.
Keep your filthy hands off me.
Come on.
I got...
Let's see if we can do anything by going by the roofs. No, okay then. Back down we go.
Kairos' soldiers are here!
Are they really? I didn't know. So this is where this all goes to pot. Right, last time we fought here, so I think we should go back to where that gap is this time and halt there. Yeah, we heard your blooming speech before, and hold fast, men of the Helm's Deep and all that shit. Right, and pause. Back this way.
I am a shield wall unto myself.
Flee, you god, fly, you fools. I'm Decker Kane. I'm looking forward to playing that with him at some point. Won't be saying anything though, because we are on a little break after finishing Assault Android Cactus, and Emma's got her own thing she needs to get on with. Right, so there we go. So, right. You deal with that one. I'm gonna hold her up. Eric, you keep that one occupied. First, let us do shall we? Nice.
Fall before me!
On it.
Come on, Lentry, hit me up.
I'm not dead yet.
Fire blows him. Definitely.
Await my signal.
Much.
Good work.
Nice one.
I got it. I'm injured. This is useless. Should try something else. Will do.
You're not bad. Better that time. There we go. Let's take all that. And we're going to carry on after Martine. Ooh, subterfuge. Ooh, we gained a garnet, a topaz, and an agile. Argite.
I got it.
Hopefully I'm saying that right. Please let me know if I'm not. Hello, Martine. You cowardly little sloth. Oh, you got your men with you, have you? So you've got a sage, two it, one heavy, an archer, and a bisbal boy. They're here, weapons up, and ready to... Remember, those no longer with us. Honour them with their courage and prowess. The captain turns to face you as you approach. Fatebinder, we are proper warriors, are we not? This battle should remain between those of us who specialise in dealing death. Let the villagers go. They did not ask for this conflict. The town folk may go, the rest of you stand and fight. I'm not here for slaughter, I prefer to talk. This village is an accessory to sedition. Surrender or perish. Really? The trail of my dead friends is otherwise. What is there to say by Fatebinder? As it's sorry for all the murders, followed by a big swig of hemlock, it's too late for words to solve anything. The captain looks at you expectantly. As soldiers stand ready, and the muffled cries and sobs of villagers fill the air. Kairos ultimately brings order. Why resist unity and prosperity? This insurrection is doomed to failure. Why throw away your lives? My goal is to gain your surrender without bloodshed. The townsfolk may go run, all of you, or you'll have to deal with my allies when they arrive in force. No, I'm not going to be that. My guy would not want to risk his own neck that badly. Not for anyone he's only just met anyway. Like the unity between the disfavoured and the Scarlet Chorus, she throws back her head, issuing a dramatic laugh. That's not the sort of peace we want. Besides, peace is overrated. Peace means tolerating the evil in your neighbour. It is a cowardly dream for those with simplistic notions of the world. But I concede half your point. A thought dawns across her face with a smile. The Valerian Guard was once simply the army of Apex, but now we have volunteers from all realms joining our cause. So you are correct about bringing unity. Why throw away your lives? We have demonstrated that once vanquished, people can rise from the dust and bloody the Archons. If the objective is to send a message to the others in the tiers, then this has been a resounding success. That is a commendable notion, but a tragically simple one at that. If any here could stomach life in the chorus or submission to a disfavoured work camp, that person already surrendered years back. The folks standing before you are the ones serious about our freedom. Besides, we are already reneged on a surrender. I know any deal you've come to offer is just a trap, as the Archon's pride demands that they bury us. So sorry, but we've been at this too long. Death or glory, no third option. If I will not have your cooperation, then I'll take this village by force. Townsfolk may go. My guy wouldn't want to kill innocents, but he would not let them. Oh, far be it for me to question a call, but the village is a source of aid for the Valerian Guard. We would be fools to leave it standing to resupply our enemies the moment we turn our backs. Fair point, the villagers are guilty as well, as all will surrender or perish. I believe Kairos would wish us to show mercy to the villagers. Strange, I thought I was doing the talking here. The captain lurches forward, ready to yell, but stumbles over her own words as your response sinks in. Did you all hear the Fatebinder? Don't you stand here. Run like the Scourge are chasing you. Guardsmen, stay behind. That moment you've been training for is about to come due. Now the rest of you, run before I change my mind. Shall we? She holds her hand in the air while the last of the townsfolk flee. A noble way to begin our finest moment, or maybe a last stand. Either way, the captain lowers her hand, signaling the attack.
Look at that!
Right, so there's 5 of them, and only so many of us. Great. Right. Eric, you take on their heavy. Me and Verse will try and hold on, fight against them. Captain. Right. So I'm going to give you a shocking punch. Verse, I want you to skewer her. And Lintry, I want you to try and support as best you can.
Future Corp. I think I'm seeing double.
Now I'm going to cleave. Barak, I want you to do our ability with me, please. On this bitch. And Lintry, I need you to try and not die.
Good work.
Oh shit. Now I feel the battle's changed because now I've fucking pushed forward like an idiot. Right, you keep dealing with him. Lintry, stab her in the back a bit.
On your knees, worm!
This isn't working!
Right. It would do if you would just stop your whinging. Right. Scarlet poison.
Will not wake up dead.
This is what happens when we start splitting up like idiots.
Consider it done.
Pull yourself together!
I can't take much more of this. Where did all this blood come from?
I require needle and thread.
Yeah, we know. So
I'm going down!
shit. And now my last save was just a while ago. Fuck's sake, Jesus, blimey, God, gobbling guzzler. Right. Dear Lord, that was going so well as well. Now I've got to do all that again. Right, this time save before you do anything, Daniel. Right.
They're here! Run! Go now!
I don't want to go no more.
Another battle.
Right.
I don't think we're bad at making friends. That's how it's done.
We are bad at making friends.
Hey, you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
I need to be able to do
Will do.
Let's have a look at my inventory because I don't know what do my weapons do. So we've got. It doesn't seem like much damage I'm doing. It just feels like I'm doing nothing. Right. Yes, it feels
Will do.
like that. Oh, sorry, my tiredness is starting to catch up with me. Ugh.
The Vendrian Guard can't protect us! We must go!
That wasn't so hard.
Pretty much the same as the horde braces.
Huh. Have a look here.
Get him!
Damn my eyes!
Bully circle. Bully circle. Bully circle. Bully circle. Son of a bitch. Hey, douchebag.
Come and wake me up when it's over.
Right.
I'm going to walk into this trap. First, even more sharp. I suggest we just camp. Yes. It would heal us up, for God's sake. Oh, and it's night time now. And look, everyone's healed. Good.
Kairos' soldiers are here!
Yep, they are indeed. Deal with it. Blah 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 blah. Kill him. Blah 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 blah. Kill him. Blah 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 blah. We've already heard this once. Sorry if you've only just tuned in. You hear me just blah blah blah.
Send me your champion!
Come on, right, let us pause for a moment's thought. Right. Let us do that, and then you do a flurry of kills at
Sorry, can't do that.
I got it.
For the Queen! How could I miss?
Get up, damn you!
Oh god. This is not going how I wanted it to. Right. I know this is... No. Stop it, Daniel. It's pissing me off how...
Grovel before me!
Seeing an awful lot of red.
It really pisses me off when they don't do that.
Bleed out, you little shit. Don't know about you, but I feel like fighting. You got it.
There we go, I'm alive again. Oh, for God's sake, right. Definitely putting up our hit points because we don't want her to get fucking killed. After a kill, Verse will strike twice with her attacks for a short time. That sounds quite cool.
Right.
Lovely. Is that what I needed? Not. Right. Can you give me a bit of a healing touch?
Consider it done.
So, I'm now in danger.
Look at that, future corpse.
On it.
Damn my eyes!
You will fall before us.
Kill her.
Oh, now I have to. Let's do it, you and me.
Will do.
Just wait for my... Yeah, there we go. Turning down my health. She's pegging it good. And... Right. Save. There we go. At least we don't have to go all for that fight again now. This time I'm going to pull back to here and I'm going to fight here. Because they're here, weapons up. Right. Yep, the village, this thing, the village is an accessory to sedition. I don't think my guy would just want wholesome slaughter. But then again, would he actually care? Probably not. I don't know our guilt was a... I didn't know our guilt was a winter fever so easily shared throughout the village, but perhaps the only way to impress your overlord is to slaughter the sick and unready. I'm not here for slaughter, I prefer to talk. They knew the cost of defying Kairos. That is about the logic I'd expect from one of Kairos' pawns. The captain points at you, hefting her blade to ready. I want this spineless pile of shit off my riverbank.
I'm not here to make friends.
You know, I'm not here to make, you know, get in a fucking circle with you and, you know, have a loving picnic or anything like that. How dare you say I'm a spineless piece of shit?
Consider it done.
Flawless.
Keep that other one occupied as best you can. Give me a healing touch, my old friend.
We can do this!
For God's sake, I almost had it there.
Flawless.
Damn my eyes!
No, she's not down.
I'm injured.
I know I'm injured. I'm trying my best, but you're all just being an annoying shit. Right. Entry. Lend me your aid. Secure him.
Smashed to pieces!
Oh, don't Don't you die on me!
Can't even lift my feet.
She's dead.
Oh, now I have to kill you. Wake me up when it's over.
As you command.
I'll do it for the North. I'll hit you twice as hard next time. I require needle and thread.
Oh, damn it, I'm trying to fucking...
Apologies, but I can't do that.
Someone staunch my bleeding.
Where did all this...
I thought we had Shit. It's cause these are weak.
Someone staunch my Archon. Lend me your strength.
Fuck's sake. Right. Looks, I'm gonna try a different tab now. Sorry for all the swearing. Unfortunately, that is just me. Right. Barrack, I want you here. How do I get you in Halls of Gold? I just want you to stay here.
Just point me in the right direction.
We have some potions that we could use. So, soldiers, desperate soldiers use potion revival to recover their fallen allies. Yes, please. Give those to Verse and put them in Verse's belt. Excuse me. Right.
As you command.
Lyntree, you stay there. Right, I'm going to do the same choice that I did, not this time, but the last time. Further talk. Right, turns for it may go, but the rest of you stand and fight. Don't be close, we want to show mercy. Right, and...
Trouble is afoot.
Right. You know what? We need to fucking get around that corner. Right, now. Lyntree, I need you to get the fuck out of there. I'll go there and we'll pick on this one douche here.
Take care of it.
On your feet, soldier. Time to change weapons.
Not happening. Wake me up when it's over.
I'm not built for this sort of violence.
Just trying to get the bloody.
Where did all this blood come from?
This is just an impossible fight.
So
She
heavy.
surrenders, that's why I held it. Right. Fucking hell. Right.
I got it.
Blah 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 blah.
Come at me, grave meat.
Right, so now so entry, you heal me up. Click over there. Reverse. Oh, she can't do anything. Oh, I forgot to give her
No
a
dice.
renewal potion.
I don't think so.
It's easier to do abilities, Daniel, if you actually pause it so you can do them. He's already doing that, good. Right, so let's select Barrack, Iron Toll, so... Right. Clear that one.
Don't you die on me!
For the Queen!
This is just getting stupid. And it's annoying when my ear just flipping hurts. Then stupid blooming logo, and I can't tell where anyone is anymore. My plan would have worked if I'd have actually remembered to actually equip the goddamn potions. What annoys me even more is that I'm trying to select him to do a certain ability, and it's not letting me. I hit that one by
Won't happen.
Good.
My armor is dented. Let me repair it.
Right. Barrack, heal yourself up, boy. You keep helping him out as best you can. Then she's bravely charging him.
Let them think they can get me.
I'll hit you twice.
Right, and title is touch. Feels the target was so great in it. Scroll to them, bonus and might mentality. Give that to him. Renewal. That'd be a good one to follow up with.
Consider it
Next
done.
time.
I better not wake up dead.
I'll hit you twice as hard next time.
I feel
Christ's sake. That sage that is so annoying. Keep piercing
I
my-
require needle and thread.
Renewal.
I'm going down.
God damn it. We seem to only ever get 2 down. God, must be good. This is annoying. Right. Let us just equip with a renewal potion. So what is that I've got there? Potion protection. That would be rather helpful for my flipping inventory, wouldn't it? Right. So where are my quick select items in this damn thing? Right, there we go. So let's go back into my inventory and just let me. I'm gonna split them in half because I don't really. For God's sake, fine, sod it.
As you command.
Back. I will go in.
On it.
Yes, so we should talk. You may let the townsfolk go. Okay. God's sake, I've accidentally done something here. For God's sake, come on. Loyalty with Barrett. This is... Oh, for the love of God. Ugh.
Look at.
Right, I've just literally fucked. I don't know what happened there. I think in my titles I just started randomly clicking things. For fuck's sake. It's because I'm getting frustrated with it. Right. Let's get this all done again, shall we? It's alright. Put them there. Put that in there. Give her those. There we go. Now, let's all just save again, so we don't have to do it all again. Barrack, you go there. Verse, you go there as well. And then Barrack, you come down to here. Verse, you do the
I'm on it.
same. And Sentry,
Consider
you
it
go
done.
there. Well, pay attention to what you're bloody clicking, Daniel. Right, for the talk. Townsfolk may go, but the rest of you as well. I think Kara should want to show mercy.
Send me your champion!
And pause, there we go. Now she's here and we can bully her into oblivion. Right. Literally kill her.
All right, let's do it.
I'm going to take, because I'm rather low on health, I'm going to take my potion of protection. Eric, I want you to do iron talk. Yeah, you to try and poison him.
I'm on it.
Because I just realised how low on health I am. I can't do any more potions. Let's try and... Oh, we are already doing that. Good. Oh, second wind. Let's do that.
Sorry, I can't.
Pause. Heal up. Flurry of blows her. You give renewal to us. Barrack. Give a good old cleaving. Set that bitch on.
This weapon is useless!
What the fuck am I doing over there? I didn't even tell him to do that. He just moved on his own. This is what annoys me. It's just that sometimes I'm not even telling him to do stuff.
How did I miss that?
What the fuck is going on to me? So, hang on a sec. What's happened to me? Oh, this is so confusing. What the hell happened to me? Why am I suddenly over there? It's not even telling me what there was going on there. Right.
I need to try a different weapon.
Wake me up when it's over.
now the person with our renewal potion is dead and we haven't even killed one of them because they literally just did something to me for me. I have no idea what. God's sake.
I got it.
Time to change weapons.
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something.
That was beneath me. I cannot.
Shit, so
I will aid you.
I got it. I'm injured.
leave.
Ready? No, wait. It's blood. Still got it!
Will do.
Close. One of them is glitching out like
This weapon is useless.
See that? I'm not entirely useless. I'm not built for this sort of violence. I can't feel my...
Sorry, I can't.
cleave.
Archon,
Oh, for God's
lend
sake.
me your strength.
What the hell is going on here? What the fuck was going on there? I literally just went off and kept on going back and forth, and then all of a sudden the guy who was glitching just unglitched, and I got shot at close range. Jesus, blooming heck, what the hell's going on with this? Oh, this is annoying me to no end, this is. And I want to enjoy this game. Right, all we need to do is hold them here, but the problem is their archers are just picking us off. We need to be able to pick them off, that's the thing. Right. Doesn't help her being literally thrown into combat like that, so... because she just went off and then died. Right, let's change her to her bow.
Just point me in the right direction.
We have barrack here.
Affirmative.
You got
Barrack
it.
there, and Lintry at the back here as well. And I'll go in and get their attention. To talk, not have a slaughter. Goals to gain no surrender. No. Towns want to go. Encourage wish to show mercy. Give me a weapon.
I am a shield wall unto myself.
Will do.
Count on it.
Let's try and blood this dick. Right.
We can do this! What a rush!
I'm going down.
Fucking hell, so barracks down already. That ain't good. Right. Yes, get him up. A flurry of bow blows this guy barely injured. Jesus Christ. Right. I want you to give him a good old stab. Right, verse. Fire arrow, that'll get dick. You get in. Barrack. Hit him and heal yourself.
I missed.
Lintry. I'm literally selecting Lintry and it's telling me that I'm selecting Barrack. Look. Why is moving waiting for a clear path? For fuck's sake. God. And
An awful lot of red.
what? Seriously, what the fuck is going on here? I'm literally telling them to do something and they're not doing it, so... Fuck's sake, why am I frightened? do what you're meant to be doing, Daniel. Stop fucking. Justin, stop fucking about. Otherwise, you're going to lose.
Got dark all of a sudden.
Trying to get me to do because you just decided to fucking walk away. Annoying shit. Right. Okay, where's he going? Right, sod it, fire it at him.
On it.
So apparently there's a person there now. Just in a second. Oh, excuse me.
Where did all this blood come from?
On it.
Looks like he's never reappeared.
Right.
Pause just from a... I can't take another potion. God damn it.
Grovel before me!
Will do.
Just let me do one electric punch and I'm
Will do. I'm injured.
Oh, for fuck's sake, once again, we're literally getting down because we're having to fight.
I'll
these
hit
two
you
fucks.
twice as hard next time!
This is the problem. We need to focus on our Sage. It's those lot that are just wiping the floor with me. Right, I think what we need to do is not go on the defensive like I keep on doing. Is literally just charge in there and start hammering at those damn archers. So Barrack's our tank. He can probably handle most of them. So what we're going to do is probably get some me to
On it.
charge in what Voluntary and him try and hold off these two. Right. Pause. Right. Yes. Go that way. So I can't do anything now. I have to engage. Entry, you got helper, flurry of bow, furlough, quilt that prick. This, I need you to set on fire while I try and not die.
You got it. Let's try that again. Get up, damn you! Oh, now I have to kill you.
Down already. Getting... Oh, God, this is
That one.
ridiculous.
I can't take much more of this.
Seriously, what am I meant to... How am I meant to salvage this situation?
Never had a chance.
I'd have no other way.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Seriously, I'm trying to tell them to do stuff and they're not doing it. I'm getting so flustered with this, it's beyond belief, because I'm clicking one of them and the other is doing it. This is not what I wanted this to be like. I wanted to actually enjoy playing this. Maybe you should have played it in little babby mode, Daniel. Well, fuck at that. Right, I'm just going to go to the loo quickly, and then I'll be right back, okay? Probably have a little scream as well. So let's get to it then, shall we? Sorry about that. And sorry about me getting so frustrated with this. It is just really grating on my nerves how... Right. Okay. Let's actually give these to someone else, because I don't think giving them to Verse was a very good idea. So let's give them to Lint Tree. There we go. And right. Let's try and change this formation up a bit. So, yeah, let's put me at the side there, with him there, you there, and then Lint Tree like that. Wrong button, right. So, if I select that, yeah, that's our formation now, good. So if I do it, there we go. Hang on. Okay, that's not exactly. There we go. Right. That way, Verse is always near me, so we can always do her abilities, which is kind of what I want. Right, so we're going to just say the same stuff again. And conversation and pause. Right. First, change your bow. To do that. And I want you to get rid of that rage tree onto help her by throwing your quills at him. I'm going to take my potion of protection and
I'll take care of it.
This is going to be fun, considering that now I'm on the opposite side here. Apparently.
I'm feeling so great.
We're ready for it.
So I've learned how to press spacebar instead of doing everything else. Right. Focus your fire there. Tree, I need you to do a bit of shock damage on that prick. Stay on up.
Another? Oh, now I have to kill you.
I'll admit that
I
from...
even second. Why is it blinded and confused and fighting, for God's sake? We're literally getting nowhere with this. It's just painful, this is. Right, change back to swords. Lint Tree, try and get to me, I suppose.
No, sorry.
Damn my eyes! Seriously, what the fuck is going on here? Because I'm getting fed up with the fact that every 5 seconds it feels like I'm having to deal with one of my guys just running around like an absolute nom.
For the queen!
Right, I'm up, good. Lint Tree, heal me up. Yes. Fire at him. Actually, no, let's do 3 on him. Now, stop running around like an absolute girl. Damn it, I'm fucking fire.
We ready for this?
Right, she's still
I will aid you.
So, start good. Right. Quill. Quill him.
Good work.
Damn my eyes!
Why am I just running around at the back there? Right. Flurry blows him. Verse. You've got your swords out, I think. Yes, you do. Good. Skewer that guy.
On it.
Did I always have this much blood? Break me up when it's over.
Right. So this sage has decided I'm going to play vanishing games again. Okay, that's fine. Can't use it. Okay, that's just fine. It's not like we need you to use it at all, entry. God damn it. Right.
I'll take care of it. I'll omit that from the record.
Entry. Get her up. I'll try my best to make this situation work.
Is that ink? No, wait. It's blood.
Right. He's back. And keep fighting. Reverse. Flame arrow, please. Entry, heal, upverse.
I will aid you.
Punch him.
I got it. I feel pain.
Oh.
On it.
Did I always have this much blood? Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth.
Oh, we might have got it. Just got to defeat the big guy. Come on.
Oh, the fuck is wrong with my weapon? They never had a chance.
Right, come on. Scarlet Core. Blinded good. And cleave. Come on. Right, come on. Let's wait, because we already used
Take that!
fire arrow. Come on. Heal up a bit.
I better
The
not wake
noise
up
that-
dead.
The noise that made was so pitiful, which went as it hit nothing. Come on. Yes! Oh no, he's still fucking up. I thought he would make the noise of death there, but no. Come on. Come on. Near death. Come on. I'm using all my abilities here, trying to get him to die. Come on. Shock him a bit. It's gonna be... Oh, thank Christ. We actually did it. My God, we did it. Sybil can barely summon the strength to crawl, and after several attempts she slips on her own pooling blood. She lifts her head to focus on you. She mouths several words through no coherent, I think it's coherent, cognate sound escapes her mouth until she falls to her knees, bracing her side. Oh, here come the disfavoured and the Scarlet Chorus soldiers. Well done, Fatebinder. If this one survives her wounds, we even have a fresh present for the Archon of Secrets. He did request a personal audience with any leader we can take alive. That's a mighty big if. These summon folk are a sickly bunch. Antino wags her hand dismissively. Looking at her sufferer, it makes me sick. I'll kill her and get this over with. Finish her off if she fought well enough. I give her to the Scarlet Chorus, see if she survives the trip back to camp. Let's just... No offense, she wanted to die, so I will let her die honorably. Do it! The words are a command, hissed through blood-lit lips. With a derisive swig, you bring down your weapon. Derisive swing. Fuck's sake, my tired brain's not working. You bring down your weapon on her skull and shatter her brains across the rooftop. Oh, grand. It would appear that Echocall Village has a larger enemy presence than we suspected. They also had a whole crop of iron weapons stockpiled here. Bet these innocent villagers were helping to gather battlefield salvage or maybe stealing from our camp. There are so few iron weapons among the chorus, seems likely that this favoured need to keep a better eye on the supply lines. And what if this village? The locals could have trapped the houses, so too risky to commandeer the site. He shrugs his tone, becoming a bit matter of fact. We should burn the town. It'll cut off support, send a message, and the smoke signal will give the others a visible rally point when crossing the Martine. Did we just waste all that blood and time capturing this place only to torture it all? Now I adore the mystic power of fire in ways none of you could possibly understand, but even I think there's a time and place for arson. Fatebinder, kindly tell Altano he's free to burn his half of the village. The Scarlet Chorus would like to keep our half of the spoils, not smoke it. If there are any villagers still here, allow them to run. Their use may raise the settlement. The settlement should be preserved, and any still here made slaves or conscripts. The honourable thing. Yeah, and favourite. I need 2 of you to scour the grounds for any other wounded and justice to his soldiers, and 2 to gather kindling when we've got our own cleared from the site. As I said, I don't think my guy would just be literally like kill anyone, but I've got to try and play this more as him, not as me. Really got to try and start doing that a bit more. Good hunting, Fatebinder. The disfavoured commander offers you a vigorous salute. Graven Ash protects. Well, if we're going to solve this with fire, the chanter lets out a long sigh as he slowly traces the sigil of a long-gone Archon of Fire with his index finger. The least you could do is leave this to an expert. Have your warriors round up the wounded. If you want this town burned, so be it. We'll destroy all evidence we were ever here. The chanter smiles a wicked grin. Fatebinder, on behalf of the disfavoured Legion and our chorus allies, I thank you for your bravery and wisdom. The Iron Marshal sent word that the Archons are meeting at the disfavoured camp, and your presence is requested. You should make haste back to the camp. We'll take it from here. Alright, I'm going to loot the dead, because you never know what you might find. So we've got some sage boots and some normal crappy armor. Okay, what's in the... Ooh, an Imperial Iron Falcon. Now that would be better than my iron axe, because that has a lot more armor penetration. Then we got a iron greatsword as well. So let us go into inventory. Open up that. Get that in my inventory. Look at that. That looks like a cool ass sword. That does. Oh, look at that. That's a beauty, innit? That's a beauty. Really need to get some better armor though. I do. Right. So Daring Guard bronze heavy. So I've got light. So doesn't have right. I feel like I need more better armor, and so I'm just going to put that on for now. We'll see how it goes. If it slows me down a heavy amount, then I will obviously change. So where is it? 2.18 seconds. Okay, let's give it a go.
Right.
Right, come on, guys. We must go now. Report back to the Archons. What we found. And the fact that we died so many times trying to take this solemn place.
It's all in the reflexes.
Right. Forgot to loot the body. There's more up ahead. Some cheese. Okay, that'll probably help us heal. Right, let's be off with us then. So we are to head back to the disfavoured camp. Let's do that. I see a missive from Tarkus Ari. Might eat it, claim you. Ooh. Damn it. Forged bound in iron, damn it, didn't do that. So, you are not completely without sense. We knew Kairos would issue an edict on our valley. Perhaps the Overlord has a sick sense of humour, but I can assure I laughed when I learned the death sentence doomed the Oathbreaker and Puppet equally. I had such low expectations for the servant of the so-called Archon of Justice. Tion seems little more than a passive stooge that sits on a throne that legitimizes the carnage and plunder of others Archons, the face of prosperity that left Kairos' claim once one thing while being another. I would have hoped you actually did serve justice, the notion not the Archon, but your actions have said otherwise. At least I can thank you for proving my cynicism entirely warranted. If you survive this upcoming slaughter, bear witness that I, Tarkus Arya of Adarian Guard, do take responsibility for the actions of my crew. Should my warriors come before the court's axe, tell Tion they were starving, desperate, and easily manipulated into a struggle that was mine and not theirs. Sell this lie as well as you would sell the lies of the Overlord. Targus Arya, Captain of Adarian Guard, Patriot of Apex. So, Archon Tion, allow me to express my deep appreciation for this opportunity. Few in the Empire, so that was me sending that to him. Okay, let's find him. So that's all sorted. Right, let us get into this favourite camp and talk to the Archons. Hopefully not bloody arguing, as usual. You don't give these Oathbreakers enough credit. Even beasts can begin to see the pattern of your simpleton strategies. Oh, for fuck's sake, they're arguing again.
How can we trust your rabble not to turn at this last moment? How many of your conscripts have family bonds to the Vendrian Guard? It is decided. The disfavored will take the vanguard of the assault. It is the only way to assure success before the edict comes to pass.
Glavinash, his roar pulses your eardrums, his face reddening as he yells.
Oh, you're so young. We can forgive you for being stupid. Without your Archon of Stone to bring down those walls, you're out of your element. Only the chorus has the numbers required to swarm the walls from all sides. We will lead the vanguard of this battle.
The best the chorus could accomplish would be leaving a ramp-shaped pile of corpses propped up against the walls for my warriors to use. Their fortifications are not a concern. Even understaffed, my Earthshakers could breach the masonry in short order.
Another brilliant idea. Cairn's cult is, we're sure, every bit as trustworthy and sane as the late Archon of Stone himself. You did notice the spire at the center of the Citadel? Hard to miss it, being only the tallest thing on the horizon and such. Certainly your Earth mages won't do anything stupid like, say, breaking the spire's foundation? What could possibly go wrong?
The voice of Narat lazily twirls his scepter, so you hear the voices in your head. We love saying that name, Karen, just to watch him squirm. Gravinash had so much hair back before he met us.
I trust them more than I trust your circus of rapists, sellswords, and turncoat tearsmen.
Archon Ash turns his head and upon seeing you in the tent, relaxes his posture.
Tunon's Fatebinder has arrived.
The war tent falls silent, and all eyes turn to you as you expectantly. Our operation at Echocall and Triple Net Wilderness were successful. Why aren't you two marching toward Ascension Hall? My mission in Echocall was successful with little help from the disfavored. No, I'm going to say why.
Nothing would please us more than to be done with this wretched valley. Perhaps if we had more support from the disfavored, and from the court.
Now that we are all assembled, I want reports. The Scarlet Chorus was going to resolve the Oathbreaker presence in the Outer Valley. What became of that?
Yes, what did become of that? We should know already, yet we do not. If we are not mistaken, the Fatebinder played a pivotal role in this operation. Fifth Eye, shed light on this baffling question.
The Oathbreaker raiders were broken, and most importantly, their captain was taken, and he has told us the Archon of Secret scripts his helmet as a chittering percussion of whispers pour forth.
Nothing! Curse you, motherless fucks! What have you brought but fire and sup?
The voice of Narat slaps the forehead portion of his mask, and for a moment the emerald flames within his robes dim.
Oh, suffering doesn't really capture the nuance of what we've done. Apologies. We've been savoring this one's defiance. We know much of their inner workings, their desperate allies, their foolish hopes. This is our battle to lose.
Why I am on equal footing with Kairos' clown, I will never understand. So, Fatebinder, you would deem this mission successful?
The Earthbreakers were scattered, and I took the captain alive as requested. There's not much else to add. Perlox Florian was a boastful leader from an influential family. His recruitment will demoralize the enemy. And skilled at arms, it would have been better for... I think that one.
Iron Marshal, I understand we've established a foothold across the Mittani. Report.
Securing the Mittani was a gruesome affair. An agent of the School of Tide still lives, and the river was turned against us. Despite our losses, the day ended in a success at Echocall Crossing, though victory came at a great cost. In securing the riverfront, it was discovered that denizens of Echocall Village were in possession of stolen iron. Fuckers used their own arms against us. We, of course, put the village to the torch, and the Fatebinder wisely backed our claim. To show them the price of resistance, our victory pyre burns on the horizon for all to see. A few of them go away, but their leader, Captain Martine Sybil, did not. Our spies tell us she was one of the founding members of this insurrection. Her death will no doubt dishearten the Oathbreakers.
One less noble scion of Apex with delusions of relevance. Good riddance.
Have we forgotten why we marched south in the first place? Are we to rule over a sea of corpses? Have you any idea how difficult it is to tax dead people? Your treatment of the locals is short-sighted. We alone follow the commandments of the Overlord.
As if to emphasize his words with a conductor's one, the voice from Rat flourishes his jeweled scepter in the air. You hear the voice in your head. This is absurd. We aim to bring mercy and peace while Ash remains fixated on ruthless slaughter. We take the noble path of tolerance, acceptance, forgiveness towards the enemy, while the disfavored would happily see every tearsman in a grave or a cage, and yet we're seen as the wicked, troublesome... Oh, he's not happy. We can safely assume Kairos wants some bloodshed, otherwise why send the disfavored? My intent was to honour the chorus and bring you a captive, but it would have taken a gang of warriors and nets to take her alive. So Kairos had commanded you to be insufferable arse at every turn. Is that... If so, good job.
Oh, if our mannerisms offend your sensibilities, dear Fatebinder, then good. We do not want or need your love. Kairos' Day of Swords approaches, and our allies in the disfavored and the court refuse to work with us. There is clearly only one reason for this. Graven Ash and Tunon have allied against us. You conspire to rob us of our deserved glory!
Emerald-coloured trails appear in the air as the Archon madly swings his scepter, gesticulating with growing rage. You hear the voice from it. We see how it really is. You're all against us. If you two are unwilling to work together as Fatebinder Tion, I will order you to do so. Remain silent, conspiracy. You're the one that's acting a fool this whole time. Enough bickering. We're running out of time to take Ascension Hall.
Fatebinder is right. Our survival is at stake. All that matters is taking Ascension Hall. Iron Marshal, ready our troops. Fifth Eye, tell your gangs to cover our flanks.
You will do as we order. You are not to take orders from this addled ponce.
Then the impasse is clear. We both wish for the honor of leading this final assault on the Vendrian Guard. Since Tunon is not here to select the rightful bearer of this honor, we must turn to the Archon's proxy.
Oh dear.
With whom do you stand?
The voice on the right mask tilts sideways as he lurches forward. You hear the voice in your head. Now is not the time for compromise. One of us will have the honor of completing this glorious conquest. We know you will choose wisely. The tent grows quiet, and as the gathering looks at you and anticipating, I'll be just going, "Woo." You will march on the Vidarian well city together or not at all.
You test my patience, Fatebinder. We did not ask for a weak compromise that leaves all parties unsatisfied. Whom do you support? Are you going to let the Scarlet Chorus traitors have their way? Or will you stand by Kairos' true disciples, the disfavored? You'd stand with the madman and his rabble?
Yes, I
am
would, because,
shocked.
no offence,
I
he's
counted
getting
you amongst our allies, and your name was held in some regard amongst my troops.
Sparks dance around the Graven Ash. As Graven Ash fumes, the last of the great Northern General. Oh God.
So be it. I will add another name to our record of hate. Out of respect for the Blue Flag truce, I won't have you slain where you stand. If you leave my camp and don't look back.
A wise choice. The Scarlet Chorus will be honored to silence the last of the Vendrian Guard insult. Graven Ash, we hereby order you to stand down and remain here at camp until we have secured the Citadel.
If the chorus leads the charge, they will fail. I will not sit idly by while the edict claims my legion. The disfavored will carve a path to the Citadel on our own, if that's what it takes.
Yeah, crackles of electricity as Graven Ash lifts the maul to strike. Oh, great. So these two have decided to fucking fight it out instead of get this solved. Flippin' heck. Fatebinder, your vision comes into focus, as does the feeling of a hand on your shoulder. Are you with me, Fatebinder? You don't look hurt, but say something. What happened? Your guardian here came to your rescue. The Crimson Spear taps Barrick on the shoulder with a hearty smile. Barrick turns to greet the gesture with a cold stare.
I wasn't trying to save you. I was trying to save her.
He points to Verse and sighs.
And what happened, you bleeding hard iron shit tower?
Verse crosses her arms and glares.
I picked her up and she stabbed me. Put a dent in my side that I won't forget. So I put her down and dragged you out here to recuperate.
What is it with you two? Why do you stab him first? That was a noble thing to do, Barrick.
This is no time to narrate our life stories. If the edict comes crashing down on our heads, none of it will matter anyway.
Oh, that's true.
On that note, better to leave now while we're well parted. You've made your allegiances clear. I hope you serve a good long term with the Scarlet Chorus, and that we never meet on the wrong side of the battlefield.
I needed to make a decision. I sided with the army that has the numbers. You are too quick to label me enemy. This is not about choosing sides, it's about resolving the edict. Stay with me as my deputy at least that long. Then I will release you of his service.
Very well. I'll remain at your side at least until this edict is resolved. Beats sitting in a corner and waiting for Kairos' magic to kill us all.
Don't take it too personally. That's as tall a compliment as he's ever expressed.
He turns to Barrick wearing a mixed expression.
As for you, you old sack of wine, this is war. Try to enjoy yourself.
The voice of Norat. Fifth Eye. The voice of Norat has already departed for camp. I'm heading there now. Come join us. We would be honoured to have you join us for this assault. He lets out a wicked chuckle as he turns to depart. I mean, not like there's anything left for you here. Goddamn disfavoured. I mean, I do like them, but no offence, I think my guy would want to start solo Scarlet Chorus because, no offence, they are more his type. And also, he wouldn't just go to wholesome slaughter. Because, in essence, the voice of Norat is right. We need to keep... You can't tax the dead, and if we keep on just burning the villages, because the fact is they help the fucking rebels, you're not going to have anyone left. But, right. I think what we're going to to do is call it there for the evening because it's nearly 2 hours. I've nearly been going for 2 hours, so I'm going to call it there for tonight. Just going to save it before we do anything. There we go. Right, let us just get it to there. Right, so anyway, thank you very much to everyone who's been watching. If you did enjoy this, don't forget to click that heart above so you can follow me, and then also turn on those notifications so you can get notified of when I'm next going live. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. The links are down below as well, along with my YouTube link if you want to watch any of my other streams that I've done. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please give it a like on YouTube when I put it on there, and have a look at my other videos. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next one. Have a very nice evening or day wherever you are in the world. Bye.